But this goes to show on this more another Civil War angle here is that Dan Crenshaw, Republican senator or House of Representatives, sorry, I think it's House of Representatives. The big boss Navy SEAL guy threatens another Navy SEAL guy who has a predominant podcast, which I kind of like. His name is Shawn Ryan.
I'm going to pull up the clip.
Yeah, the clip, it's on Discord.
I already have it.
There you go. And hit play real quick. This is a pretty good response. It tells us everything that's going on.
I want to address something directly with all of you who've supported this show and made it what it is today. On December 9th, 2025, I received a legal demand letter from lawyers representing Congressman Dan Crenshaw. They are threatening to sue me for defamation because of comments I made on my podcast about a message that he sent me. They want me to remove content, issue a public...
Do you know what the comments were before we go further into the clip?
Yes, I do. Yeah, we can kind of skip through, but pretty much the gist of it is that he was talking with Tulsi Gabbard was on his show. And he was like, he just made a comment like all these senators, when they finally, all these politicians, when they get into power, when they start to work, they fucking become millionaires. That's all. He's what he said. He's all of them. He didn't say Republicans or Democrats. He said all of them. And he never named Crenshaw by name, but he said, yeah, next thing you know, this politician's having Steve Aoki spin his 40th birthday party. Of course, the only person that has happened is Dan Crenshaw. And it's like, and I've told you that I've worked in Vegas for a while, and those guys, when they work at one of the predominant clubs in Vegas, they make $200,000 to $400,000 a fucking night, bro. So if you're a House of Representatives, you're making $170 a year. Yeah.
Sus.
Yeah, sus, bro.
So basically, he was criticizing them on their money making ventures.
Absolutely, okay. And it was an underhand way. Didn't name a name. Of course, anyone who did their research could find out. But now Crenshaw wants to sue him for defamation. Fuck you.
All right, let's get a little. Let's get a little.
Yeah, this guy, he's got a great. Yeah.
Apology, and stop talking about him. I'm not going to do any of that. Let me give you full context so you can judge.
Okay, he's going to give us the context. Okay, let's tune in.
Yeah.
Let's tune in.
Yeah.
I commented on my show about Congressman Crenshaw throwing an extremely expensive party.
So he did name him directly.
He seems to have become quite wealthy during his time in Congress. I raised questions about how a congressman making $174,000 a year can afford that kind of a lifestyle. These are legitimate questions. And to be honest, I didn't even mention Dan Crenshaw's name in that initial conversation. I just brought up the fact that he was having Steve Aoki, a major DJ, spin at his party.
Like I said, it was pretty simple to deduct.
Let's fast forward a couple years, and they got Steve Aoki DJing their 40th birthday party. How does that happen?
Who he's talking to?
Oh, fuck. There she is.
I told you.
There she is. We need to do this where we got like our merch right here. We need to get a book.
Dude.
We need to
speaking of merch, wait a second. You got to shill. Go ahead and shill.
Okay. Well, we got No Clanker shirts. We got Rum Dum Pod shirts. We got caricature shirts. If you're there from the OG days on the first couple episodes when we had the caricatures up, we got mugs. We got stickers. And also,
we've got